Hey, welcome back. It's Jason Walter here. The US Census Bureau announced yesterday that after a near 10-year high in January, new home sales in February plunged 18.2%. This is the sharpest month-over-month decline since 2013. However, due to high buyer demand for brand new houses, new home sales increased 8.2% on a year-over-year basis. On a regional basis, every region experienced a double-digit drop in sales from the previous month, with the Midwest leading the pack with a 37.5% decrease. However, on a year-to-date basis, new home sales were up 12.3% overall, and 3 of the 4 regions experienced an increase in sales. Strong sales numbers were reported in the Midwest and the South, with gains over 20% there. In contrast, the West has been lagging behind with a 9.3% year-to-date decrease. Home prices for brand new houses in the US also climbed on a year-over-year basis by 5.3% to $349,400 in February. However, the average sales price increased to $416,000. You definitely pay a premium to buy a brand new house versus an existing house. This is because, according to the National Association of Realtors, the median home price of an existing house was $313,000 in February, as I reported in my video just the other day. Meanwhile, the supply of new houses continues to be low as well. So right now we have a 4.8-month supply of new homes in the US. I mention this because we would need approximately 6 months of housing supply in order to have a more balanced real estate market between home buyers and new homes for sale. So taking a step back here, why do we even care about new home sales in the US, right? In my opinion, it's very important to take a look at that because a new home sale occurs when a contract is signed by a home buyer and they place a deposit for a brand new house. So it acts more like a pending home sale for an existing house. And the sale of a brand new house can be during any stage of construction, really. So it can be not yet started, so it's just a dirt lot. It can be under construction, or it can be fully completed. Okay, changing gears slightly, let me give you a mortgage update because I have news regarding mortgage rates and mortgage application numbers. And before that, if you appreciate real estate market updates all wrapped up in one video, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. And also consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, because I post videos about how this pandemic is affecting our housing market, and I love making these videos for you, so I hope you're getting a lot of value out of them. So to give you a mortgage update, interest rates have decreased over the last week. The average 30-year fixed rate mortgage is currently at 3.33%. That's up from the 52-week low of 2.75% that was set in January this year, but lower than the 52-week high of 3.88%. Part of the reason why mortgage interest rates have been decreasing the past 7 days is because the 10-year US Treasury yield has also decreased during that same time frame. The yield for the 10-year US Treasury note hit a high of 1.72% about a week ago, but has since slid down to 1.63%. And by the way, the yield for the US Treasury note is tied loosely to mortgage interest rates, right? So if the yield increases, so can mortgage interest rates. If the yield decreases, mortgage rates can decrease as well. I also noticed that the Mortgage Bankers Association, or the MBA, reported today that mortgage applications in the US decreased 2.5% from 1 week ago. However, as I reported last week, the drop of mortgage applications was mainly driven by a drop of refis because their refinance index decreased 5% from the previous week. And this is now the slowest pace of refis since September 2020. In contrast, the unadjusted purchase index increased 3% compared to the previous week and was 26% higher than the same week 1 year ago. This marks the 4th consecutive week that the purchase index has increased. Obviously, the dip of refis is mainly due to the fact that mortgage interest rates have increased more than 0.5% this year so far. I was very lucky because I did a refi last year and I locked in my rate at 2.625%. All right, going back to this report from the Mortgage Bankers Association, Joel Kahn, who's the MBA's Associate Vice President of Economic and Industry Forecasting, stated the following. Inadequate housing inventory continues to put upward pressure on home prices. As both home price growth and mortgage rates continue their upward trend, we may see affordability challenges become more severe if new and existing supply does not significantly pick up. And stay tuned on the channel for that, because I'm thinking about making a video about why housing inventory is so low right now. If you're interested in that, please leave me a comment below. What was good to see in this report from the MBA is that the more risky adjustable rate mortgages, or ARMs, still remain at very low levels. So they only represented 3.2% of total mortgage applications in the US. And just a friendly reminder, this weekly report from the MBA does not cover every single mortgage application in the US. But this survey does cover over 75% of all US retail residential mortgage applications. If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. And also consider subscribing, because I post videos about how this pandemic is affecting our housing market. And I love making these videos for you, so hope you're getting a lot of value out of them. You also can follow me on Instagram. I'm Sacramento Realtor. Hope you have an awesome day. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.